Welcome friends. In today's video, we are going to see one of the concept which is iterator. Let's understand what is iterator in Java. Iterator are objects that enable traversing through a collection of element. Java provides several type of iterator, each designed for specific type of collection and use cases. Let's understand the difference in this iterator. There are four types: iterator, list iterator, split iterator, enumeration. So here we can see comparison of this. What is the functionality of these iterators? So travels or direction. Iterator, it is unidirectional, means only forward we can go with iterator. List iterator is bidirectional, forward and backward direction we can go. Split iterator, unidirectional, parallel capable. It is introduced in Java 8. So processing collection parallelly, we can use split iterator. Enumeration, it is a legacy class and it is unidirectional. We can go with forward only. Understand this element removal. We can remove element in this iterator. In iterator, we can yes. In list iterator, yes. Split iterator, no. We can't remove element in split iterator. Enumeration, no. Element addition, we can't add in iterator. List iterator, yes, we can add. Split iterator, no. Enumeration, no. Element, we can modify element in iterator, no. List iterator, yes. Split iterator, no. Enumeration, no. Parallel processing, iterator, no. List iterator, no. And split iterator, yes. Enumeration, no. So these are the use cases of this iterator. Let's understand this one by one. First, we will go with enumeration as it is a legacy class. First, we will understand the enumeration and its benefits and what is its drawback, and then why they introduce iterator, then list iterator, then split iterator. This we are going to see one by one. So let's understand first enumeration. Uh, we can use enumeration to get object one by one from collection. We can create enumeration object by using elements method. So let's create one enumeration object and we will see one of the example. Let's go into the my iterator demo. We'll create one new class, our class. Enumeration example. So first create one object for enumeration. So we will understand this one by one. Let's how we can get enumeration. So for that, for example, I am telling here public enumeration and elements. Elements is the method. Is method. Next, for example, how we can create object like enumeration E equal to V. V is our collection object which we are going to create enumeration. Now let's create one example. For here I am using one vector equal to V equal to new vector. We'll process element in this vector. So for that I am using one for loop. First we will add some element in this for int I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 10 and I plus plus. So we dot add element is the method which we can use to add element in the add element is method in enumerations. What we need to add? I. Now we will print this as out v. Let's run this code and we'll see if our element is added or not. Here we have printed this inside, so we need to print outside for loop. So it will print at one time. Then next, what we will do, we will create enumeration object here. Let's create even enumeration object here inside, outside here. Enumeration equal to v dot element. If you can see on console, on the element is printed on the screen. Then we will use to traverse for this element while e dot has more elements is the method in enumeration. We with the help of this we can traverse element in the enumeration. So next we will use integer I equal to e dot next element. E dot next element means we will getting element one by one here, and if I modulo equal to 2, we are printing I modulo 2 equal to 0, then we are printing element in our enumerations means odd only even element we are printing as how I, and it is a type of integer, so it should take. Now it is I is printed, then we will print the list from the vector after removing some elements. So let's print v and see. Here this example is just to how we can traverse the element from the collection objects. So here we can see we got the we printed or even element here, then it is printing all the vector. So if we use it here, okay. Now what is the limitation for this uh, enumeration and why they introduce iterator? This enumeration concept is applicable only for legacy classes and it is not universal cursor. By using enumeration, we can perform read operation and we can't perform remove operation. So to overcome this limitation, they have introduced iterator. So here we will write that so we can understand why they introduce list iterator and then list iterator. Uh, what is limitation? By using enumeration we can perform read operation, but we can't perform remove operation. So that's the reason we are going for iterator. iterator, iterator. Okay. As we seen here previously, so iterator are objects that enable traversing through the collection element. So let's understand this with iterator with one of the example. And what is the iterator and what is its benefits we are going to see. Let's understand benefit of iterator. We can use iterator to get object one by one from collection. So we can apply iterator concept for any collection object. Hence, it is universal collection. Means we can apply this to any collection object, and it is universal person. Then by using iterator, we can able to perform both read and remove operation. So we can perform read and remove operation. We can create iterator object by using iterator method of collection interface. So for that method is public iterator. This is the method. With the help of this method, we can create. So what are the method present in iterator interface? Let's public boolean has next to get next element. This is the method. Then next method is object remove. We can use public object next is the method, and then public void remove to remove element from collection. Let's understand this with one of the example. We'll create iterator example. New class, create new class. So here once creating main method, we will use create one list object which will add some element like previously we did al equal to new array list. We need to import this list. Then we will try add some element. For that I am using for loop int I equal to 0, I is less than greater than equal I is less than equal to 10, and I plus plus. After that al dot add I means 10 elements added here. Then we will print this element al. So if we run this, I will should get 10 elements. So then next we will create iterator object. So how we can create iterator object? Iterator iterator equal to al dot iterator. So now we will remove some element like while condition previously we used. Say similarly, while itr iterator dot has next. This is the method we can use to iterate over element, and we will store that in one integer variable I am using here, and that is a type of iterator dot next, and this is a type of integer. Okay. Now if we will check if condition I modulo 2 equal to 0, then we will print the element. Means even number we are printing here I. Then else we are we will remove some element else. Let's remove this bracket. Else we will print iterator dot remove. Okay. Let's then print our element of I. So it is not taking. We need to make sure it is inside our loop. This is our array list. Okay. Let's run this again and see the output. Next, we are going to see the limitation for this. Here, if we see, we have removed the element, and after removing, first we have printed element, which is even number. Then we remove remaining element, and then we have printed the our list. Here, if we can see. So the limitation for this iterator is by using enumeration and iterator, we can move only towards forward direction and we can't move backward direction. That is, these are the single directional cursor and not bidirectional. And by using iterator, we can perform only read and remove operation and we can't perform addition of new objects and replacing existing object. To overcome this limitation, we should go for list iterator. So let's understand list iterator in this example. What is list iterator? First, we will understand the limitation for this. We cannot go backward direction. We can't move backward direction and can't remove elements. So we can't we can only read and we can remove the elements. We can't perform addition of new, we can't perform addition of new elements. New elements and replacing existing objects. So that's the reason we are going to the list iterator. Okay, now let's understand the list iterator. List iterator is it is a child interface of iterator. Means after it is a child interface of iterator class, and then Another using list iterator, we can move either to the forward direction or to the backward direction. That is, it is the bi-directional cursor. It is bi-directional cursor. It is bi-directional cursor. By using list iterator, we can able to perform by using list iterator. We can able to perform addition of new objects and replacing existing object. And in addition to read and remove operation, we can create a list iterator object by using list iterator method. So we can use this method, public list iterator and how we can create object for this. Let's understand with the another example. List iterator new sorry L is any L like array list dot list iterator. We can create the object like this way. So let's understand. First, it is list iterator is a child interface of iterator. Hence, all iterator method by default available for list iterator. All iterator method available for list iterator. List iterator. And there is a list iterator specific method which we are going to see. A list iterator method. Some new method they have introduced in list iterator. So we are going to see a list iterator specific method. Which are these? Public boolean has next then object next, public object next, public next index, public next index, then public boolean has previous, then object previous, public object previous, then public object previous index, then public void remove, then public void set object new method is there, new, then public object void add object new. These are the specific method which is present in the list iterator. Let's understand this with one of the example. We'll create one example for a list iterator. So create a new Java class list iterator example. So create object for this. So how we can create? Suppose I am taking here linked list al al equal to only ll we will take as it is linked list equal to new linked list. Now we will add some element into this linked list dot add. We'll add some random name John. Linked list dot add Patrick. Linked list dot add Sandy. Linked list dot add Ram. This is the few names we have added to the list. Then we will print our list. Yes, out dot print linked list. Then after that we will create list iterator object to traverse this element. So let's create list iterator. Iterator equal to linked list dot list iterator is the method. With the help of this we can create while. Now we will traverse through this iterator. Iterator dot has next. Then we will use we will print this name. So for that it is a list of strings. So I am using string here. String is equal to iterator dot next. Iterator dot next, and it is type of string. So we need to typecast here string of type iterator. Now we have then we will check here if it is suppose few name we will check and we will remove this name. If s dot equals, suppose I am using uh, John here, John. If it is equals, I will remove this iterator dot remove, and then if again we will check if s dot equals, let's take Sandy here. Sandy, we will add a few names here. Like we will add a new name here. Iterator dot add Rahul. Then again if we will check if s dot equals Ram, we will add Sharon. Iterator dot add Sharon, and simply we will print our linked list. Yes, our not linked list. Let's see this, run this, we will see. The most powerful cursor is list iterator, but its limitation is it is applicable only for list objects. So we can use only for list object this list iterator. So previously we see like iterator is universal cursor, but because it is a list iterator is applicable only for and only for our list objects. So here if we can see we have added an element in the list, then we have printed that list. Then we remove element from, we added few more names from the list. So next line we can see here John is removed and Ram and Charan is added. That's all from this video, guys. For the split iterator, I will create one dedicated videos. Subscribe to the channel, stay updated. Thanks for watching these videos. Like, share, subscribe to channel. Thank you.